What's up, man? It's your big brother K Reno. I want to shout out to my homie Kofi from Kofi's Universe. Y'all make sure to subscribe to his channel and support everything he got going on because he be dropping that knowledge. Yeah.
Look, I always wish Jim the best. I hope he does well. He came a long way. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, we all did, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Y'all bros, man.
No, I want to tell you something. I'm talking about just from not being my man. You got to realize this is my man who couldn't rap. It turned into my hype man. It turned into an artist directing videos, so his hustle is impeccable. As far as the diplomat, your question is this, though. You got to think about this, Bleak. We put out our first mixtape probably 2001.
Shit, 24 years ago.
Yeah. The album came out in 2003. So you sit there and say, okay, 2001 to let's say we broke up 2007. Even if you give it 2008, that's a 6-7 year run. Music was just so powerful. The logo was still, people just love it. Our first reunion, I'm talking about after we broke up, got back together, was in 2010.
Yeah.
The first reunion show we did. If we can't get it together now, it's been 2010 to 2025. So the reunions and arguments and fighting's been 15 years. The run was only 7 years. We got 15 years of disputes longer than the run. The run was 7 years.
Yeah.
The disputes is going on 10. We'll get together here and there, this, that, and the third. But the thing about it is this, and I'm be honest, is that the last scenario that we went to, me and Jim was cool. And I take responsibility for it, but I was dead serious. There was a time where Jim had did a show with 50. And I think...
I remember that concept.
Right. And I think the way 50 answered the question got Jim mad. But I'm sitting there saying to myself, I'm thinking we on the time me and you on right now. We can't talk about we can't talk about, but the way 50 answered the question, it got Jim mad and it riled him up and he went on tangent for 4, 5, 6 months. Still to this day, I guess he's still upset. But I didn't mean militia out of it. I really want to know
what it was.
How did you get niggas to go fuck with you when me and you beefing and me and Jewels and Jim, not saying we was beefing, but we wasn't on the same page. So it was a real question for me. And, Jim got mad about it and still upset to this day about it. But I'm never going to say never. But at the end of the day, if you got to think about it, the disputes, the arguments, the reunions is 15 years old, and the run was 7 years old. I don't know if it could never go right. He got records dissing me earlier this year, whatever. I don't really pay no mind. People send it to me. But you got to think about it. He put a song called Our Frenemies in like 2008. 17 years of diss records towards me. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? My brain ain't there.
It's the same way with Beans. Beans got diss records dissing me and all that. And it's like, I don't know where niggas coming from. But at the end of the day, like, when the lights cut off, the music cut off, everything cut off, I can never erase what was.
Right. Look.
YouTube, salute. So Cameron sat down with Memphis Bleak on his podcast, Rock Solid Podcast. And he was asked if he thinks him and Jim Jones will ever be cool again. Let's talk about it. New to my channel, thumbs up the video. Hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. I'm glad Kim was honest. He was transparent with his answer. Spoke about Jim. He didn't wish no ill will towards Jim. He just explained the situation, what happened all the way from 2001 to where we at now. He broke it all down. He broke it down to the lowest common denominator, so everybody be able to pick that up. Like he said, never say never. But at the end of the day, he don't know if it can ever go right. To me, that's how sometimes it is with certain relationships. Sometimes some things happen with some family members, maybe an ex-girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever's dating who, colleagues, whatever. And some people are able to repair that situation. Look at some relationships in the music industry. Nas and Cormega. They're cool again. You see what I'm saying? You saw Nas on Cormega album. What you call it? His last album that came out in 2022. Daz and Corrupt. They're cool, but Daz always got problems with Snoop. But they're cousins, so I didn't want to speak on that. It happens. It happens to a lot of people, man. I mean, people are human beings. Damn. Like, people make it seem like when we see rappers in the industry, they ain't supposed to have no feelings, no emotions, and they don't do shit just like everybody's a human being, no matter if you're a rapper, a professional athlete, you an entertainer, You a politician. You a human damn being. You gonna make mistakes or you gonna do things that you might not like. If they make up and become cool again and squash that shit, that's good for them. I'm not knocking that. Salute to both of them. I always want to see people, see can they repatch things and, repair that relationship. And if they don't, Jim gonna still make money. He got a podcast now. He gonna do his thing. Cameron got all kind of ventures going on. He got It Is What It Is podcast. He got another podcast. He's about to be executive producing the Paid in Full TV show with 50 Cent. You see what I'm saying? Like he got shit going on for himself. So it's not like he's sitting around talking about, oh man, this nigga Jim did me wrong back in the day. He's not even thinking about that. That's the last thing on his mind. That's why blessings are being able to pour in. Man, when you be thinking about that negative shit over and over and over, you ain't gonna never get far. I was talking to my nephew the other day on FaceTime. Shout out to my nephew, Sharif. But I was talking to him and I was telling him, like, I don't care if my ex-wife talking shit about me. I'm not losing no sleep over that shit. I'm doing good in my life. Like, I was happy I was married to her. I thank her. I don't have to tell her, but I'm saying our situation while we got divorced, it is what it is. She gonna tell her side of the story, and I hope everybody believe her. And I hope they do take her side. I don't need to tell my side of the story because it don't matter anyway. So at the end of the day, I'm happy. I'm on my journey. I'm back on my path. So what I'm saying is, Kim's journey is his journey. It has nothing to do with Jim Jones. Even if they were to become cool, doesn't mean they're gonna be hanging out. They might still be doing their own separate things. But see, we're so, oh, I want them to be cool again. For what? For what? That chapter was a while ago. It's a new chapter now. Sometimes let things be. Just move on and move forward in life. I accept that with people. If somebody do me wrong, I ain't even taking it personal no more. I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. I got other things on my plate. Thank you for your time and investment in me. If we were cool homeboys, for sure. If you ain't my homeboy no more, I ain't tripping off you. I wish you the best. I hope you get exactly what you want in life. I'm not gonna wish no malice towards you, not at all. Like I don't think like that. I got other things to worry about. I need to speak life into me. I'm speaking life into me. I'm worried about my destiny, what my journey. That's all I care about. So Kim is doing the right thing. If they get back together as far as like bros, homeboys, whatever, they don't. If they still become frenemies, if they still are going to remain frenemies, excuse me, so be it. Post your comments below. Folks, smash Black Panther the like button, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live.